Chapter 5 is done! Yay! That's exciting. It still went slowly. I think this was a more difficult chapter to write for a number of reasons. It's also a little bit longer than some of the other ones. I think that had something to do with it too. Um, this chapter is about taking shortcuts because of envy and jealousy and comparison and competition. And I kind of had a lot to say about that, so I'm gonna share with you just a little of it. Actually, from the conclusion about sort of how to stop. Um, Here we go. Okay. Comparison and competition have become so ingrained in many of our mindsets that we don't always feel like we have control over them. They just happen. Asking us to stop may feel a little like when a mischievous friend grabs our hands and starts hitting us with them, all the while saying, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!" But it is possible to master these self destructive thoughts and the shortcuts they lead to. The first way to stop comparing is simply to notice that you're doing it. Next time you feel envious toward a role model, or jealous of a peer, or down on yourself for making a small mistake, take a moment and recognize that you've done it. Start to make these unconscious thoughts conscious again. Really feel how they make you feel. As you gradually become aware of how and how often the tendency to compare shows up in your mind, you can start to take steps to change it. Here are a few steps I've either found helpful or had recommended to me. Spend a few minutes in self love every day. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself how much you love yourself. Use I love myself as a meditation or a daily mantra. Hat tip to Kamal Ravikant for that idea. Write down 5 things you love about yourself every day for a month, etc. The more you love who you are now, the less desire you'll have to compare that person to anyone else. Honor what you've accomplished. When you see other people's successes, practice thinking of your own. Soon enough, you'll link those two things together and feel less jealous. Make a list of every awesome thing you've done. Ask a few good friends to tell you what they're most proud of you for. Give yourself permission to brag a little, especially if that feels uncomfortable or edgy. The worthier you understand your own efforts to be, the less other people's efforts will make you feel unworthy. And be okay with failure, imperfection, and things not going according to plan. These things will happen anyway. If you learn to roll with them, learn from them, and love yourself through them, they won't make you want to take shortcuts to avoid them so much. Small excerpt of a long chapter, but that's okay. Happy to share that with you guys today. I've got 2 chapters left and a conclusion and a couple of promotional things around this, and I'm gonna get through those this weekend. Pretty much, I think tomorrow, all I have to do is write. Got a couple client things I need to do on Sunday and Monday, but tomorrow I think is going to be a full writing day. So I will report back tomorrow with some good progress. Take care.